Seattle's tech engine is fueled by talent from all around the globe, and a new study just ranked our metro area 8th in terms of reliance on high-skilled foreign workers. We're talking about the H-1B visa program, and this year's annual allotment of visas has higher stakes than usual.
That's because new federal changes are set to shake up how these visas are handed out, potentially altering the landscape for our entire local economy. Fox 13's Alejandro Guzman breaks down the numbers and what this means for the future of Seattle's workforce.
According to a 2026 Manifest Law study, Seattle is one of the country's biggest hubs for H-1B workers, especially in tech. The visa program allows U.S. companies to temporarily hire skilled foreign workers in specialized fields like technology, engineering, healthcare, and finance when there is no qualified local talent. Focusing on the Seattle-Bellevue-Tacoma metro area, it ranks 8th in the country for relying on foreign talent, with 19 new hires for every 10,000 workers in 2025. That's more than 4,000 new hires last year alone, and more than 11,000 H-1B visa approvals, with the information industry leading the way. This year, the Department of Homeland Security isn't just changing the selection process, it's also costing companies more, with a new $100,000 fee to sponsor a new employee on top of processing fees. Immigration attorney Hector Quiroga says the price tag can be tough for employers and companies to absorb.
Think about a company that brings even 10 workers. It's like they have now to pay $1 million overnight on something that they weren't counting.
On the other hand, some argue jobs should be filled locally.
And I think this is a very interesting argument that we do have to analyze, and that is, well, if they can't find the talent, then what are our universities doing? What is the University of Washington doing? If we are not producing graduates that can actually take those jobs where companies have to go out of the country, if we don't have coders or programmers who could do this, well, why not?
And with the lottery opening in 24 hours, Quiroga says if companies can't secure the workers they need, it could slow projects. If hiring slows, the impacts can ripple out into the community.
So the impact in industries like Seattle can be pretty felt. And so all the other industries that support those industries, even from the local Starbucks who sells the coffee to the individuals working on these companies, might be affected. They might have to lay off people.
Now, Fox 13 has reached out to several companies, including large companies like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, to see how these changes would impact them and or the amount of workers they're now sponsoring. Now, we haven't heard back from many of the companies, with the exception of both Amazon and Zillow, who said they have nothing to share at this time. It's also important to note that Attorney General Nick Brown has filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration over the price tag for this visa program.